Shujaa versus Germany. Germany making their debut at the Safaricom Sevens. Shujaa led by Andrew Amonde, Oliver Mangeni. A new look Kenya Sevens team, if you ask me. We start with the German team. The visitors: Ando Bachmann, Carlos Soteras, Roberto Hites, Rafael Dreisach, Oliver Payne,
Kinyo, who's the captain? Oaks, listen, who's the captain?
Bastian Hima.
You captain?
On the Kenya side.
All right, enjoy it.
Andrew Amonde, Oliver Mangeni, Tony Onyango,
Captain?
Jacob Oje,
Captain Kinyo?
Fabian Orlando,
We can go.
and Agustin Lugonzo.
Agustin Lugonzo has been a very permanent fixture for the Hombo side in the National 7 circuit. Did exemplary well, earning his call and right to play for the Shujaa. And we wait to see what he'll be able to replicate, whether he'll be able to have the same level of form that he had during the National Local 7 circuit. Of course, a new look Shujaa team. Only person who might be recognizable from the other teams that have been playing over the years would be skipper Andrew Amonde, Oliver Mangeni, a new player into the fold. Agustin Lugonzo also in to the fold, and definitely showing that there's some level of depth within the country. Max Theory playing at sweeper, getting in for the tackle, just does not cover that quite well. The Germans look like they want to have an early flourish. Agustin Lugonzo decides to bust that bubble earlier on. I still have numbers out, and you almost feel like this will look like it's going to be a sure try.
Yeah, the Germans already showing some good ball retention. I mean, let's face it, most of the rugby fans in the world don't know Germany to be a very strong side. They're known to be a very, very strong, very footballing nation. But in the RB rankings, they're ranked in the top 25 of this world. So, Germany, with a very strong start, but Kenya survive.
Max Theory electing to go for the line out. Kenyans just keen on trying to ensure that they can play not only possession but also safeguard and not play within their territory.
Kenya technical bench there: Vuyo Zankwa, Felix Ochieng, Graham Benz.
1 out, Germany. 1 out.
Fahad. Oh, yeah. Fahad of Strathmore.
Advantage over.
He's the team liaison manager. He's a team liaison. Okay. Here come Shujaa, Max Theory. Oh, look, ball lost in contact there. And the Germans, very physical. Andrew Amonde just trying to... Bushmwale. Here come the Germans. Kenya penalized there. The Germans showing they will not just be here just to make up the numbers. And a good break from the Germans, and this should be the opening try. Oliver Payne with the try for Germany.
Because the Germans are current world champions on the circuit version. Interesting to say them playing in the sevens version. They predominantly participate in the European circuit. They've never had a chance to be in the RB series, so always great to see a new team coming to Kenya and disapproving any myths that we had.
Yes, absolutely. Very true, by the way. Their football team is called Diamond Shaft. I don't know what the rugby team will be called.
I think about that. Dear Mannschaft Rugby.
The Germans with the restart. And that ball did not cross the 10-meter line, so it's a half penalty for Kenya, for Shujaa. Once again, a new look Shujaa team. And Shujaa really haven't hit the straps just yet. Probably they're patient enough. We shall wait and see. Max Theory. Jacob Oje is gone. Oh. Jacob Oje with a try. Oje, who was the MVP of the Safaricom 7 Series 2014. Played key role as KCB retained the circuit there in the picture ball through with referee Alan Wanjohi. So Kenya with a try, or Shujaa with a try. Conversion wide. So it is 7-5 to Germany. Two minutes and 70 seconds left to go to the end of the first half. Agustin Lugonzo. The long kick, and the Germans fielded very well. Lost there forward, so it's advantage Shujaa. Andrew Amonde there. Tony Onyango slips. Onyango slips again, but he still has possession of the ball. Max Teuri takes the gap. Oliver Mangeni finds Bush Mwale for the try. Bush Mwale with the try there.
Bush Mwale looked like you're shrugging something that just peeped out of the bush. Oliver Mangeni didn't have the speed, but had the presence. See Bush Mwale coming in. Mwale just swatted off like a fly in the bush. Try good for Kenya Shujaa.
Bush Mwale home boys giving Kenya the lead now at 10 points to 7 with the conversion to come. A snapshot of the crowd that is here at the Moi International Sports Center, Kasarani. Kenya 10, or Shujaa 10, Germany 7, with the conversion to come from Agustin Lugonzo. Misses the conversion, so 10-7 as we close an end to this first half with 50 seconds to go. Shujaa, after a very slow start, off to a good start here. Lugonzo with a restart. Restart is good, and the Germans are able to field it. But remember, they lost the ball in contact, which led to that try by Bush Mwale. Here come the Germans. Not a very good pass there from the Germans, but still able to be fielded there by Carlos Soteras. And it's a knock on there from the Germans. It will be advantage Shujaa. The hooter sounded. First half has come to an end. Shujaa 10, Germany 7. Not convincing as my co-commentator says it. But remember, this is a new look Kenya 7's team with the only familiar name here being Andrew Amonde. There's been a bit of politics going on and players on strike. So a new look Shujaa team leading by 10 points to 7. And Oliver Mangeni there just been padded on his neck.
Offloading, so our hustle from the inside, we have to work a lot more harder. Push, solid hit. You guys, the big guys. Let's slap those tackles. Let's kill it right there. Let's not make it. We've got the ball. Just have to work a little bit harder. One-on-one tackles on defense.
Eins kann nicht sein.
Ja, aber die Beine, Jungs, an die Beine. We need to get back into the game again. It's a start. We need to score first after halftime.
Ukiwa peke yako chase kwa post, sawa?
Sawa. Ju. The grass. One, two. Sapi.
Second half about to start here. Shujaa with a narrow 10-7 lead against the Germans. And the Germans will restart there. A restart coming in from Fabian Heimpes. But it didn't cross the 10-meter line. No, it went out. So advantage Kenya. Can Kenya just pile more pressure on the Germans? Max Teuri there. Max Teuri there. Not a very good pass there to Oliver Mangeni. The Germans are able to recover. And a good break there from the Germans. Can he beat his man? Bushwell able to hold Leonard Becker. But the Germans still have the ball, and the referee penalizes Shujaa for not releasing the tackler. And the Germans going to get try number 2. Try number 2, and the Germans lead 12 points to 10. Try scorer there.
Try for Germany.
And the Germans strike early in the second half. Conversion good. So substitutions here being done. Fabian Orlando and Brian Wandera coming in. Germany with a 4-point lead here. Oliver Mangeni goes out to be replaced by Brian Wandera. Germany with the restart. Here comes Agustin Lugonzo. Andrew Amonde, the skipper, leading from the front. Finds his man, finds Max Teuri. Can Teuri go all the way? He does! Max Teuri with the try. And Kenya retake the lead again. Max Teuri, Kenya Harlequin scrum half. And sweeper made his debut for Kenya at the Hong Kong Sevens this year. Very nippy scrum half, and Amonde just delayed the pass, and experience from Amonde, and of course Max Teuri just able to gallop his way to the try line. Conversion to come now from Agustin Lugonzo, who has not nailed any of his kicks so far. Conversion wide, so it's 15-14. It's a 1-point game. Fabian Orlando there in a picture with Agustin Lugonzo. The Kenya Shujaa team is a mixed match of KCB homeboys with a sprinkling of Harlequins and Strathmore. Oh, same mistake that the Germans did a few minutes ago. It's going to be advantage Germany, and Kenya will have to defend this. Kenya off to a very stuttering start. Not overly convincing, but we can expect that because of a new look 7 side. In your picture there, Oliver Payne scratches the ball. Payne again. Good pass. The Germans, as usual, showing better structure and organization, which is evident in all their facets of life, if I may say so. Leonard Becker there. And Kenya now defends in 6s and 7s. Early tackle there. What the referee has said, you can play on. And the ball is booted out there, relieving the pressure. Kenya in a bit of a spot of bother here.
Kenya Shujaa just not showing any level of fluidity. You'd have expected some level of flair to come on through. The Germans, credit to them, have actually dictated the proceedings right from the get-go, showing a lot more awareness, And you can actually, get the feeling that every time they have the ball, they know exactly what they're doing. They're very patient, 4 faces, being able to move on through 60 meters, retaining. And other than the fact that they have some small mistakes like that, skewed line out throw in there, you get a feeling that they have actually done enough to perhaps even win this game.
Absolutely, yes. Kenya living very dangerous. Shujaa living very dangerously right now. That was a crooked line out feed.
Mike Wanjala coming in for Augustine Lugonzo, and it would appear that the playmaker will now be Theory, because Augustine Lugonzo moves out, Mike Wanjala of Homeboys gets in, and Theory moves into the playmaker's role.
Germany penalized there. And they're penalized yet again. Yellow card to the Germans. So Germany are playing with 6 men. Kenya capitalize on this.
Looks like he'll be able to go the entire way.
Orlando going all the way, but he needs support there. Oh, didn't have the support. Snapshot of the crowd there. Very tense moments for Kenya Shujaa. Remember the Morans drew 1919 with the Welsh Warriors, and Simba Saba lost to Samurai 25 points to 17. So Kenyan team's off to a very mixed start. Less than a minute to go. It's going to be a line out. Wandera there. Oh, not a very good pass there. Brian Wandera able to maintain possession. Here comes Andrew Amonde. Offs. Well, Germany, they are penalized.
Quite cheeky, if not cynical there. Lucky to stay on the field of play. Kenya still have a chance to walk on through from the penalty. Fabian Orlando, the man who started the move with the ball now. Jacob Oje has been quiet since scoring the try in the first half. Gets plenty of attention there from the German defense. And the ruck has been turned over. The Germans have actually been very, very brutal in the contact phase.
Yes, and the hooter sounded. It's still 15-14, remember, to Shujaa with 8 seconds remaining. Good counter-attack coming from Kenya, but it's still the Germans with the ball, and Germany just being patient. Kenya will really have to be. Oh, it's a neat break there. Can he beat his man? Good
The battalion comes back in. Andrew Amonde, captain, manages with the ball. He's got numbers out. Jacob Oje does not hear the kick out. Mike Wanjala with the ball, passing it on, and Fabian Orlando looks like he'll be scattering for the try. You could hear the technical bench shouting, kick it out, and you could get a feeling that the lads were not having any of it, and they'll probably have a couple of harsh words from the technical bench.
Heart in mouth for the Kenyan fans there, but once again, the turnover ball, and Fabian Orlando with the winning try there for Kenya, pushing the score to 20 points to 14. But what a scare, man. The Germans have really hung in till the final few minutes. So it's 20 points to 14.